September is the perfect opportunity to get that garden debris off, breathe some new life in there and get it, you know, set up and ready for the next season. That is what has come up off 2 runs. Good morning, my lawn lovers. Rich Lawns. Yes. Right, you can see up there, whew, mini heat wave. It's baking hot. With a customer, yeah, of course I am, going to be putting down food, fertilizer, you know the score. Talked about this before. Thankfully my customer is at home. Putting down a fertilizer under these weather conditions, absolutely fine. Just make sure that you water it in heavily. If you don't, you can potentially scorch the lawn. The recovery process, that's fine, but just, you know, it will recover, but just be very, very careful. Okay, I'll spin this round and you can see what's going down. So, just the front part of my customer's lawn. So I look after this front piece over here, pretty thin, and then more over here. Overall looking pretty good. It does need a feed, should I say. A couple of weeds are back in growth, so we'll zap those. And then just this front piece over here, again a couple of weeds, we'll deal with those, and then we'll go around to the back. Right then folks, I've got a Pro Turf 12520 in here. A couple of weeks, well not even a couple of weeks, 1 week into September, absolutely perfect. So the customer has a couple of weeds. I've got my knapsack sprayer on, professional product called Celadon. Let's get them dealt with. Good morning, my lawn lovers. Right then, it is baking hot. Club Tropicana, who cares? Right, I'm not on a customer's lawn. Rich Lawns is on his own lawn. Rich Lawns on Rich Lawns. Right, first week into September, autumn scarification. Absolutely perfect opportunity to give your lawn a bit of a facelift. You've already seen my lawn on my lawn care weekly videos, and you've seen how good I managed to get it. Due to being off work for around 10 days, annual leave, then I came down with a bit of the old man flu. Don't mind saying this, and when I spin it around you'll see my garden has taken a bit of a beating. Thankfully for my customers though, their lawns haven't. But nonetheless, when I spin this round, you will see that September is the perfect opportunity to get that garden debris off, breathe some new life in there and get it, you know, set up and ready for the next season. So let me just spin this round and I'm going to show you how you can spin your lawn round within 2 weeks. So you can clearly see what the Scarifier has removed. That's on quite a high setting. So let's get this off, and maybe I'm gonna look at just reducing that setting slightly. Let's see though. So I'm not exactly dealing with acres of lawn here, just average, normal, residential lawn. Oh, it might be slightly bigger, I guess. I've got the side bit, but that is what has come up off 2 runs. So, you know, autumn scarification is what it is. It does do what it says it does. And yeah, of course, the lawn does, always will, look and feel really, really, really sorry for itself after scarification. But you've got to see beyond that. You've got to start thinking, how's it going to look, you know, in 2 weeks' time. And of course, I'll be giving you an update on this, but how can I put it? No pain, no gain. Let's get this bagged up. Right then, folks, so we've scarified. Great. Next phase of the operation is to try and get as much garden debris off the lawn as you can. So I'm just going to use lawnmower as a hoover. So that is a lawn that has been scarified twice. Obviously taken the lawnmower over it as well to get all the garden debris off it. Rather than waste time and stop-start on the camera, I've also done underneath my children's trampoline. You know, for those of you that haven't scarified your lawn, that are hopefully watching this, you're probably thinking, what the hell is going on here? That looks just an absolute mess. But trust me, that is how it is supposed to look. It will always look and feel very sorry for itself after you've scarified. But trust me, if you want the gain, you've got to go through a bit of pain. Trust me, it will be worth it. We will be coming back to this in a couple of weeks. Right, so you've scarified your lawn. You know, scarification is about the removal of all garden debris, but in doing so, you do also remove some of the good stuff. So you do need to start seriously thinking about putting something back onto your lawn, which is what I'm going to show you now. And by putting something back, I'm talking about food, fertilizer. I'm going to be using a Pro Turf 12520, so we're going to get that down now. Right then, folks, just as a finishing touch, what I find works really well, and it's all based on results, but you have seen my results on my lawn care weekly videos. I'm just going to put some of this Jack's Magic all-purpose compost over the top. I'm not looking for a complete coverage at all by any means of the lawns. Just sprinkle it all over the place. So that is a nice, light but very effective autumn September scarification on my lawn, rich lawns on rich lawns. How good is that? So you've just seen me do the work, but I'll just spin it round so you can just see the finished effects. pointless me banging on about how I think it's a good job and how I followed the processes that I know work. We're going to come back to this in 2 weeks' time, and you'll be the judge of that. So I've just given the lawn a serious watering, but that's how it's looking straight after the job. I'm pleased with it. I've been here before, so I know how it should look, and more importantly, how it will look. But let's come back to it in 2 weeks' time. I'll just show you under the trampoline area that I got done as well. Give you an update as soon as it springs to life, which won't be long. Rich Lawns. Right, here we are, Thursday, the 9th of September. Took a call from a potential new customer yesterday, asked me to come out and view their lawn, which I duly did, and yes, I have secured their business. That's good for me, it's good for them. I'm going to spin this round for you in a minute and show you what I'm up against, because I am truly up against it here. So 2 runs of the Scarifying machine have been completed. We've got 2 bins here, just absolutely loaded up to the maximum, and we've got all these bin bags over here. Customers been out there a little bit gobsmacked as to what the Scarifier can achieve. So pretty much ready to move on to phase 2 of the operation, which I really do want to crack on and do, and that's to get those seeds down over there. I'm using Pro Select Speed Germ, but I just want to make sure that all the garden debris is up, which it isn't quite yet. So I'm just going to run the lawnmower over, and then we'll crack on with phase 2. Right then folks, I've got some Pro Select Speed Germ. Right, let's get some food down. 12520 Pro Surf. Good morning, my lawn lovers. You can see the lawn in the background. You can see there's some dead grass and thatch on there. You can see Billy Goat, the Scarifier, in the background. He's raring to go. So we're just going to whip a little bit off the top. It's suffocating the lawn. Get some new life breathed back into it. So that's just one run of the Scarifying. Has removed, pardon my French, an awful lot of crap. So let's get this in the bin. Now then, my lawn lovers, what I want you to do is press up there to look at this week's episode, press up there to look at my previous episodes, but what I really want you to do in there, that button in there, press that button right now to subscribe. Rich Lawns, nice one.